What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. We're gonna talk about what the hell going on in the world. What's up, Noble? What's up, Alexis? What's up, Star? Y'all come on in. Come on in. Y'all share this with your friends as well. Share this in your groups so they can hear this. So they can hear this one. What's up, Eliza? Y'all come on in. So I'm about to go in. I'm gonna go give you the signs on what the hell going on, what's happening. Well, we gonna discuss this. We gonna give them another minute, y'all. So y'all come on in and we gonna get started. Ain't gonna wait too long to get this one in. We'll give them another minute. What's up, E.T.? All right. How about we begin? Now, what do we got going on in the world this week? This week, on Memorial Day, or Memory Day, we had a police brutality Psyop operation go down. You see what I'm saying? A police brutality Psyop operation go down. Now, what does Psyop mean? You know, a lot of people say that, but they don't really break it down. Psyop means psychic operation or mental operation. It's a mind fuck. You see what I'm saying? To manipulate emotions, to get you riled up. Now, I watched this little video of what happened in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with the policeman. You know, my homegirl Star on here, she sent it to me. She showed me what was going on because, you know, I hadn't even seen the video. And she asked me, you know, I want to hear what you got to say about it after you check it out. I'm like, cool. Let me see what's going on. I put something together and we'll get it started. So now, the first thing you see when the video starts is a trash can, a square trash can with the number 6 on it. A square orange trash can with the number 6 on it. Before you see anything else, before you really pay attention to the cops for real, the first thing you see is that orange square trash can with a number 6 on it. Now, what does 6 represent? 6 represents balance, unification of the blade, masculine energy, and the womb, feminine energy, right? So we already know this is a ritual about balance, right? Now, what color was the trash can though? The trash can was orange, right? So what chakra resonates with the color orange? The sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra deals with what? Passion, your creativity, sexual energy. And when your sexual energy gets riled up like that, it produces what? Righteous fury. You see what I'm saying? So this is what's going on. So why are they doing this? You know, it goes down on Memorial Day, Memory Day. But what are they attacking? They are attacking your racial memory. Yep. They are attacking your racial memory around here. Why are they attacking your racial memory? They are attacking your racial memory to lock us back into the time loop we just broke. See, this temporal warfare. What is temporal warfare? It's a time war. You see what I'm saying? It happened on May 25th, right? Memory Day. May 25th is also what? 7. You see what I'm saying? You're dealing with a 7. So they're trying to lock you back into their time loop. Why? Because they reactivating this system, right? They bring everybody back in. So everybody been chilling. So everybody's vibration has been pretty, laid back, chill. The world was peaceful during this corona period, right? Quarantine. People were peacefully buying their stuff and putting up everything and buying their clothes and everything and groceries and everything. But they was laid off, and they was getting paid by the RS. So, for the most part, they had their finances. So the vibrations, even for the masses, was pretty high. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Robbie? What's up, Sekou? So the vibrations for the masses was pretty high. Now, they reactivating their system. They can't have it. They can't have your vibrations being that high. Because they can better control you when your vibrations get that high. So what they do, they initiate this motherfucking police brutality, psyopic ritual, right? Now, what is the occult science? You always see these motherfuckers putting their knee on the back of your neck. Why? Why do they do this? Why do they do this? Why they keep doing it? What's going on here? You always see them put the knee on the back of the neck. That's an occult. That's actually occult. That's an occult teaching. Check this out. This come out of the book, The Occult Sciences in Byzantium, which is wrong, by Paul Magdaleno. Check this out. He said, Stephanos continues by drawing correspondences between primary elements on the one hand and colors and parts of the human body on the other. As follows, earth corresponds to white, to the part from feet to knees. Water is far shining and translucent and corresponds to the part from knees to navel. Fire is yellow and fiery and corresponds to the part from navel to heart. Air is saffron color and corresponds to the part from the heart to the neck. So we're dealing with the air element, which is Gemini. We in Gemini, right? Which is the air element. Why does Stephanos omit the head? Because, as is clearly stated in Plato's Timaeus, the divine revolutions, which are two, the gods bound within a sphere-shaped body. Let me rephrase that. Let me reread that. Because it's clearly stated in Plato's Timaeus, the divine revolutions, which are two, the gods bound within a sphere-shaped body, in imitation of the spherical form of the all, which is this apparatus we in, right? Which body we now call the head, it being the most divine part and reigning over all the parts within us. Moreover, the gods planted the mortal kind apart therefrom in another chamber of the body, building as isthmus and boundary for the head and chest by setting between them the neck to the end that they might remain apart. Stephanos said that the head regulates the change of humors in the human body exactly as the alteration of seasons regulates the change of juices in nature. But the alteration of seasons depends on the sun's annual motion in the zodiac, ecliptic. Consequently, both the head and the zodiac regulate all changes observed in the human body, microcosm, and the world, macrocosm. Finally, Stefano says that the changes of the four primary elements into one another and the occurrence of natural phenomena are similar to what takes place in a chemical apparatus, this body. The cover of the earthen pot looks like the sky that covers Earth. Many changes occur in both the sky and the chemical apparatus as putrefaction, and the dross of metals changes by exhalation. So they telling you right there, this is an air ritual, a mental ritual. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a pressure point back there, right? There's a pressure point back there to cut off your air circulation, right? So he was cutting off air in the video, right? He just said it right here. Air is saffron color and corresponds to the part from the heart to the neck. And what Cuz said, he said his stomach was hurting. His stomach and heart was hurting, right? And he was calling out who? His mother, the feminine energy, right? Right? So this is what you got going on here. This is what you got going on here. It's one big ritual. Now, what was going on was he was sucking the life force from this guy, right? Pain purifies the steam. Another reason why he had his back on his neck, right? Well, we heard that from from the True Knot, Archons, and Dr. Sleep. You see what I'm saying? When they killed the kid, before they killed him, they created pain, and pain purified the steam because adrenaline gets rushing through your body and purifies your spirit energy, and your spirit energy comes online, unlocking all of the power and force inside of you. Because it's only when you endanger true terror that the true force within you and around you awakens. Well, if you put a person in momentary pain or intentionally create pain for that person, you can forcefully trigger that state, creating that energy, causing the force in the body to flow faster, and the steam, the life force, the energy inside of you to become purified and supreme and pristine. See what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. Let's go to Dr. Sleep for a second. How about that? Let's go over here. Let's check some of this out. What's up, Oshun? What's up, Coco? Let's see here. There we go. This Rose the Hat, and she gets sucked on by Archons. Let's see. Let me skip some of this scene here. Here we go. Brighten this up just a little bit. Okay. Pretty bright. Check this out. Let's get y'all some more brightness here. Alright.
What's in those? Something special, huh? They're not special. They're starving.
You can't even see it. Let me see here. Let me see, can I create some shade here? There we go. As you can see, they ate her steam, her life force. This is what you seen in the video. This is him eating his life force. And of course, he had to create this moment, and also they was feeding out the people's energy. Now you got a white boy and they got an Asian. Now you know that the coronavirus and this deep state and the coronavirus shit all linked. You see what I'm saying? Wuhan. That when it comes to you, melanated people that look like us, everybody is against you. You see what I'm saying? Even the Asians. He spoke for the Asians just now. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Sherry? What's up, What's up, Dorothy? So he spoke for the Asians just now. They even against you. You see what I'm saying? They just made their stands in this video with him. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them against you now. So they been against you for real, but he letting you know where they stand now, cause this is a time period where you have to choose sides. So what are they trying to do here? Besides lock you into the time loop, they trying to stop the Rams from merging. You see what I'm saying? As y'all well know, Outworld at the Astral plane, as they call it in Mortal Kombat, like I've been telling y'all, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and the Astral plane and the Earth realm are merging. They don't want that to happen, because if the Earth plane and the Astral plane merge, then you can see them, and you can access your abilities easier on the Astral plane, because the Astral plane is a mental plane. You see what I'm saying? So you actually stand a chance of defeating them on the Astral plane. What's up, Ryan? So you actually stand a chance of defeating them on the Astral plane. They can't be having that. They can't be having that. So they had to initiate this ritual worldwide. They even got the mainstream media on it. World motherfucking wide, they released this to lower the vibration of the whole planet, to halt y'all Kundalini awakening, or slow it down for a second, slow down the planet's vibrations for a second, for a little while. They gotta halt the mass rising of the consciousness. That's what it was all about, because there's a consciousness war too. They gotta do that so they can create a new time loop that they can control you in, because they don't want you rising up. And they don't want these realms merging, like they told you in Mortal Kombat. What's up, Allison? They don't want the realms merging, because the realms, when they merge, when each realm merges, it becomes closer to the source. You see what I'm saying? It becomes closer to the source of all. Poor Mandarins, or Hu Na Ku. They don't want that. They don't want that, y'all. So they gave you numbers 6, balance, which they broke. Then they gave you 320. Which is 5, which is the portal that they opened for the ritual. Then they gave you 830, which is 83, which is 11. Magic. So they telling you it's a ritual right there. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? They telling you it's a ritual right there. So yes, they drain the life force of the black man in this particular psyop, and it riles up your emotions. It puts you on that sacral frequency. Now you exude what? Rage, fury, but followed by sadness, pain, and suffering. And now what are you doing? You're going back into your racial it's sending you backwards in time. Retrovoyance is a form of retrovoyance that sends you back into your racial mind. We sick of you doing to us what you did to our ancestors, right? That's what automatically triggers in your mind when you see shit like this. And they made sure they did it on Memorial Day, Memory Day. So they know, they see what they know what they got going on here. So what was the ritual for? Number 1, feed off his life force for him personally. That was his reward for doing the ritual. Number 2, create an environment that create a global situation or a global ritual where they can feed off your emotions all at once. That was what he was tasked to do. Who is these policemen? These are not policemen. These are RoboCops. Y'all know that, right? They telling you what they are. They released them in the games. They brought out Fujin, the God of Wind. They brought out Shang Tsung. They brought out fucking RoboCop. Now tell me, what the fuck is RoboCop doing in the Mortal Kombat game? You see what I'm saying? Tell me what RoboCop doing in the Mortal Kombat game. Or the Mortal Kombat universe. See what I'm saying? They RoboCops. They clones. This the Clone Wars. We keep telling y'all that. It's the clone motherfucking wars around here. And the 98% of the fucking police force is clones, robots, are now clones, robots, cyborgs, Simbots, fucking Archons, reptilians, insectoids. Cause they take these empty vessels, especially clones, and they install the Arcanic spirits into these bodies so they can go and wreak havoc all across the planet and create this true not paradigm. See what I'm saying? The true not true. You see what I'm saying? This is what you got going on here. See what I'm saying? This is what you got going on here. So this is real occult, y'all. This is real occult. I gotta get y'all to understand that y'all are in a magical Cold War. You see what I'm saying? Magical Cold War. Is their reality and timelines and objective of creating timelines and realities of oppression, tyranny, suffering, misery, and enslavement versus our timelines of creating liberty, justice, freedom, and ascension. You see what I'm saying? And ascension. See what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. This is what you got going on. So cuz that you seen the video choking old buddy was a high level Archon. You see what I'm saying? Or he was an Archon that was inside a clone. Cause look at him. He was the only time he smiled is when he was causing suffering to old buddy. When he got up, he was like, he went back to normal. Like, damn, it's over with now. Shit, now I gotta go back to dealing with day-to-day bullshit. You see what I'm saying? It's over with now. But while he had his foot on the neck, the air, all this is air. The element, all this governs the element of air. His life force, his breath. When he had his foot on his neck, that was the only time he was smiling. Because he was feeding off of it. He was feeding off the steam, the life force. Go and watch the movie Dr. Sleep. Now, how do we know this? How do we know this? Who told us this first? Morpheus told us this first in the Matrix. Let's hear what he got to say one more time. Let's hear what he got to say. Y'all done heard it a million times. But goddamn, for the relevance of this video, we got to hear it one more time. We gotta hear it one more motherfucking time. Hold on here. Let me get it set up.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy.
What he said? Until what? Until what? What he say, y'all? He said what? Until we unplug these motherfuckers, they still a part of this system. They still can fuck you up. So they sleeping agents until they wake the fuck up to what's going on. Let's continue here.
But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they can fight to protect it.
Huh? He said what? He said they was hopeless.
These people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they can fight to protect it. Are you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the...
So he just said that someone so inert, I-N-E-R-T. That means they so stagnant, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. Who will fight to protect it? The non-playable characters, NPCs, these clones, these robots, these cyborgs, these motherfucking, these Archons, these Draco reptilians, these motherfucking, insectoids, and all these other rogue motherfuckers down here doing work, ghouls and goblins and all these other motherfuckers. It's a lot of deadly motherfuckers down here. There's a lot of deadly motherfuckers. Let's continue. Let's teach us, Morpheus. Teach us today. We need some teaching. We need some teaching. Let's see here. Let's see. Let us continue. Let us continue.
Were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was. Again.
Now, he was looking at the woman in the red dress. And she turned out to be an agent. What that's telling you? The most beautiful shit to you down here can turn out to be the worst thing for you. That's the lesson there. That was a subliminal lesson there. Let me say that again. Let me show y'all one more time. Let me show you one more time. While he was talking, Neo stared at this woman in the red dress.
So hopelessly dependent on the system that they can fight to protect it.
That's her there.
Are you listening to me, Neo? Were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was. Again.
Boom. She turned out to be an agent. What they telling you here? The woman in the red dress represents the most beautiful thing down here that you are naturally attracted to can turn out to be the most deadliest shit to you. You see, what's up, Sheezels? Can turn out to be the most deadliest thing to you. Why? Because everything down here is ass backwards. That which is ugly is beautiful. That which is beautiful is ugly. Like Pastor Troy said, vice versa. What if heaven was hell and hell was heaven? You living in hell. You living in fucking Helheim. You living in Hades. You living in Tartarus. Like they said. You see what I'm saying? So let us continue. Let us continue. What Morpheus got to say here? What was he saying? Now you about to get into the agents and what they are.
This isn't the Matrix. No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them. What are they? Sentient programs. They can move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system. That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent. Inside the Matrix, they are everyone, and they are no one.
Oh, then he said inside the Matrix, which is what we are in, these motherfucking agents are everyone, and they are no one. As long as these motherfuckers are still connected or hardwired to their system. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
Their system. That means that anyone.
Let's hear that one more time.
It's another training program. Looking at the woman in the red dress. I was. Forget. This isn't the Matrix. No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them.
You heard him, didn't it?
Sentient programs. They can move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system.
He told you what the agent was. He said they are sentient, intelligent. Sentience means intelligent. They are intelligent programs that can move in and out of any motherfucking system that is hardwired to their matrix. That includes the physical plane. That includes the astral planes. And anything in any other dream realm that's directly connected to this motherfucking matrix. See what I'm saying? So they are everyone and they are no one. So they basically saying that any motherfucker you see that's walking around that's part of the masses is potentially an agent. Why they pick him to kill? Why they pick him to kill? They picked him to kill because they knew, according to them, according to the article here, they call him. They said he gave them a counterfeit 20 at Cup Foods, which means they had already marked him to be a meal. See, as a Cup Foods means he's a meal. See what I'm saying? They did it in front of the gas station called Speedway. See what I'm saying? Which means this is to accelerate the ritual. You see what I'm saying? This event here will accelerate their ritual. Speedway. You see what I'm saying? So they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing here. And why did they pick him? Is it because he was a star seed? Is it because he was a crisis actor? It doesn't matter. What matters is perception. You see what I'm saying? It's perception. You see what I'm saying? What I told y'all about sleight of hand. Neuro-linguistic programming. What the eyes see and what the ears hear, the mind believes. You see what I'm saying? So, sleight of hand teaches you to control that perception. Because if you control a person's perception, then you control their reality. So the whole situation was about control. Controlling and manipulating your emotional energy to abhor this event, which of course anybody would naturally abhor this shit because you know it's fucked up, right? Just to even think of doing this is fucked up, but to actually do it, show you where they at, show you what you're dealing with, and to show you and fucking publicize it to the world, lets you know what type of beings you dealing with on this hell realm. You in Helheim, my niggas. You in Helheim. No lie. Now let us continue. So, what's going on? Let's continue with what's happening here. Let us see.
inside the Matrix. They are everyone, and they are none. We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are the gatekeepers. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them. Someone. I won't lie to you, Neo. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought an agent has died. But where they have failed, you will succeed. Why? I've seen an agent punch through a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be. What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets? No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready,
You won't have to.
you won't have to.
So he told you what they were. He told you what they was dealing with. He told you where they come from. Where these motherfuckers come from. Most people tell you they come from an alternate universe. No, you in that universe. This is their mind. Only in someone's mind would you come up with the wicked concepts that they create down here. And Helheim, you see what I'm saying? This is a wicked rendition of what they dream of hell being. Dream of their realm, which is heaven to them, but hell to us. Like, this is paradise to them. You see what I'm saying? These universal, corrupt, archonic, fucking beings who walking around here, who ruling this planet at this time. You see what I'm saying? This is what you're dealing with. This is what you're dealing with here. He said they are the gatekeepers. They are holding all the keys and they are guarding all the doors. What they say Archons are? World rulers. What they say they are? Jailers. What they say? They guard all the doors and portals getting out of these realms. How many realms they have? 13. They tell you it's 9. No, it's 13. It's 13 realms that they have. 12, what they usually tell you about, and then it's a 13th dimension. They don't really talk about it like that. It's 13 dimension that these motherfuckers run. You see what I'm saying? And it's a hierarchy within the astral realm. You see what I'm saying? Because even in the 4th dimension, you can expand the 4th dimension and create dimensions within that dimension. You see what I'm saying? Because they create their own mental renditions of that realm. It don't go past the astral realm in that sense. But it's 13 by 4. You see what I'm saying? Or 13 astral dimensions within the astral realm. See what I'm saying? Or 13 astral levels within the astral realm, which is the 4th dimension. And you got to get out of those astral realms. You got to climb out. You gotta climb out. That's why he tell you. These motherfuckers own the planets. That's why he tell you they own the stars. They own the frequencies of this realm because it is their realm. You see what I'm saying? They call it a mentor. The ancient Egyptians called it a mentors. The Greek called it Tartarus or Hades. The Norse called it what? Helheim. You see what I'm saying? Now, and they tell you it's both hot and cold. The Greeks showed Hades as a hot, fiery place, but the North showed motherfucking Helheim as a cold, wintry place, which are seasons. You see what I'm saying? They freeze you in the cold to shut down your building. And it's supposed to be naturally hot, but even when it's hot, that's when they do the most rituals on you. Because they know the blood is fiery. That liquid blood in you, which blood is what? Liquid soul. That blood in you ignites when it's hot. And so that's the best time to kill you because you exude the most energy when it's hot. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta climb Dante's fucking Inferno, Dante's ladder. You gotta get up out that shit one dimension at a time. And once you break free to what they call the 5D realm, the 5th dimension. What is 5D? Fifth dimensions mean you have conquered the other 4 base elements, and now you're free in the 5th dimension or the 5th element. You see what I'm saying? The 5th element. What is the 5th element? The force, the source, the soul. You see what I'm saying? Because you conquer the other 4 elements. Earth, air, fire, and water. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. See what I'm saying? Zodiac, guideline to teach you. Numerology, guideline to teach you. But they only teaching you the frequencies and vibrations of this hell realm, so that you can better navigate your way out this motherfucker. See what I'm saying? You gotta avoid the traps. You gotta avoid this shit. So once again, this program is what you're dealing with. So what are you fighting on the physical plane? Why? Another thing a lot of people ask me, Marvin, why they all, who is filming this shit? Who's so fucked up in their head to where they can film this shit and they not even jump in? Why they don't even jump in? Well, if y'all know anything about mentalism, you know that these motherfuckers can cast Jedi mind tricks just like the Jedi in Star Wars. They can send mental vibrations to the mind telling you, especially when you emotionally, unstable, telling you to no, don't interfere. Just watch, just observe. If you just a regular person, or they just hire their own fucking spectators, you see what I'm saying, to watch for them. It depends on whichever way they go, or whichever they choose. This time looked like it was just regular people in this particular scenario. And they decided to film it, and it just became super ritualistic in this case. But a lot of times when you see motherfuckers filming this shit, usually it's their own hired spectators, their own hired filmers. See what I'm saying? So but the whole point is what's happening here? What's happening here? What you seeing is these motherfuckers creating your perception for you and solidifying their dimension of solidifying more of their hell dimension with your emotional energy. Cause emotions create realms. Did y'all know that? Your mind, yeah, you use your imagination to create the visuals, but your emotions, the feelings, make it real. You see what I'm saying? What Morpheus said to Neo, he said what? When he fell, he said, I thought it wasn't real. Morpheus said what? Your mind, your emotions, your feelings make it real. Why do your feelings make it real? Because feeling is experiencing. You see what I'm saying? You experience the world with your feeling mind. You see what I'm saying? With your heart mind. So this is what they got going on here. This is what they got going on. So now, you see what you're dealing with. You see what you're dealing with these crazy motherfuckers in this world. They and another thing they did it on Memorial Day. So what they trying to tell you? They saying out loud, we declaring war on you. Why? They so-called just killed the man on screen and watched you see the process. They are declaring war on you. But what are they declaring war on? He had his foot on his neck. So they declaring war on your higher mind, on your soul self. You see what I'm saying? On your ancestral self. You see what I'm saying? That's what they declaring war on, because the neck is the bridge between your body and your mind. Am I right? So if you cut the kundalini off there, the throat chakra, in the neck area, then it will never reach the higher mind, and you can't never fully become enlightened, because it'll never make it to the third eye or first eye or the crown, and you'll never be able to get out of here. Another ritual. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. This is what you got going on here. So now, this leads me to what's happening. This is an astral war. Oh yes, this is an astral war. Yes, this is an astral war. What do we mean by astral war? Astral just means spirit. Astro means astro, which means space or spirit. Whichever one you like to say it, whichever way you like to say it. It's an astral war. You got these group of beings, star seeds, versus these other group of beings, the True Knights on the physical plane, the True Knight Archons. Who are the True Knight Archons? They are beings who have inhabited a physical vessel to come and wreak havoc in the world on their enemies. You see what I'm saying? Because they'll be damned if they give you their planet that they built and they let you have what they created. They'll be damned if they let you get away with that shit. You see what I'm saying? Before they let you get away with it, they'll destroy themselves and this bitch with you on it before they allow you to have this shit. So they letting you know it's wartime, baby. It's on now. From this point on, we declaring war on y'all motherfuckers. And we coming after y'all. And with full force. And we coming after your ability to get here. Yes, we're going to stop this shit here. We're going to stop this enlightenment. We're going to stop this great awakening. We're going to stop this ascension process right here at the neck. You see what I'm saying? The neck. You see what I'm saying? Where you breathe. Where the life force motherfucking comes into your body. Into your gut. And stores up in what? That lower dantian. That middle dantian, and eventually that upper dantian. You see what I'm saying? Fueling your spiritual and soul forces. So, yeah, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Now, what are they afraid of? They afraid of you becoming a motherfucking Jedi Master, a psionic warrior, a motherfucking master sorcerer around this bitch, or a sorcerer supreme, as they say in Doctor Strange. What's the future for the Starseeds? What are they scared of? Let's find out. This is Mace Windu whooping some droids' ass. This is what they scared of. This is what you're capable of on the astral plane. If you need an example of what you're capable of, here we go. This Mace Windu in Star Wars is fighting some droids. Which are them? They're getting weird at purple lightsaber. They're getting weird at crown chopper. This is what you fighting. Droids, Archons, cyborgs, clones. I got the kid watching, cause he the next generation. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how they just use their technologies to wipe him out, to attempt to wipe him out on a massive scale? This is what they trying to do.
Fire at will. Roger.
Number droids controlling that shit. Number droids controlling your police force. And clones and shit. This is exactly what you're dealing with on the astral plane. We mean astral war. This is the fuck we mean. Starseeds versus Archons and their means. Little Mace.
Recharge accelerators. Roger.
That's what you can do as a Starseed, people. When you wield your force. And he on the astral plane right now. As y'all can see, he's taking out whole hordes of motherfuckers. That's what you're capable of, black man. Remember, this is why they attack you the most. You and the black woman. Yep. Makes motherfucking windy. So there y'all go. Yeah, there y'all go. So now we seeing what they trying to stop. You see how when you see what happens when a star see in their power, both mentally, spiritually, physically, and soulfully. You see what happened? He was whooping the shit out of them drawers by himself. You ain't see nobody on the field but him. You have the capability to wipe their asses out by yourself. I told y'all with a thought bomb. Shit, he was knocking motherfuckers out left and right with just his force and his lightsaber, his visual representation of where he at, which was his crown. You see what I'm saying? So that was a great one. Let's see here. Let's see. Now, they did this in Minneapolis. What's going on here with Minneapolis? Did y'all know that Minneapolis is actually a twin city? Oh shit. Gemini, the twins, the twin poles on your back, the Ida and Pingala Nodis, which when they're full of energy, they activate what? The Sushumna Nodis, which is the middle of your spine. You see what I'm saying? So they're twin cities. You see what I'm saying? And interesting enough, the root word of Minnesota is mini, which is German for courtly love. But what's the opposite of love? Hate, fear. You see what I'm saying? So if they can turn that love energy into fear energy, then they can control you. You can control fear. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. Here. So they are really trying to stop your motherfucking awakening here. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all a secret. This is the last true material year. This is your last year on the third dimensional matrix. I want y'all to know that. 120 years. We told them from 1900 to 2020. 100 years. 120 years. The 120 lessons. As Elijah Muhammad gave y'all, right? Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Right? So 120 years of this shit here is concluding this year. So they stepping up their game. They gotta step up their game now. Cause they know this shit over with. But they know you don't know that this shit is over with. So they use that against you. They use your lack of knowledge against you so they can get a preemptive strike, so they can make as many of you perish as possible. Notice. A lot of your spiritual friends will tell you like, oh, I'm unbothered by that shit because they never fucking with no spiritual people. You see what I'm saying? Why they never fuck with spiritual people? Because the soul warriors, the soul guides who have the ascended masters down here have already ascended out of their field of perception, which means they literally can't see you. Even if they pulled you over today, they can't touch you. You see what I'm saying? You protected. If they pulled your ass over today to give you a ticket for you speeding or whatever, they can't put their hands on you. You see what I'm saying? They can't put their hands on you. They can't involve you in none of their twisted ass rituals. You see what I'm saying? Because they know you are the master. Now, let me give you another example of what happens when you could take control of your powers. This is another scene from Dr. Sleep when fucking Rose the Hat tried to infiltrate Abra Stone's mind through the astral plane. You see what I'm saying? So she tried to hacked into her mind through the astral plane, and Abra Stone had some wait for that ass. Let me show y'all. Now, Abra Stone literally means the tone of magic. Just to let y'all know that. That's what Abra means. Abra means abracadabra. And stone, if you drop the S, means tone. So the vibration of magic. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. This reality here. Did not Mace with you just force pushing. She force pushed her ass.
You said you'd come back. And you did.
This is when she in her mind now. That don't mean shit, sweetie. She mind hacked her ass and projected herself into her mind. Dr. Sleep, Robbie. She was so powerful, she had to get the fuck up out of there. She had to get up out of her mind. Kick that bitch spirit back to her body. Y'all can't see it, but she just used her force to throw the truck out the way and fucked up her buddy, but y'all get the point. And guess what? When she got fucked up in the astral realm, guess what? Her hands was fucked up too. Her physical hands was fucked up. Because when your spirit get injured, your body get injured. Your body reflects that. It can't help but reflect that because the body is a reflection of the spirit. You see what I'm saying? It's called Dr. Sleep, y'all. The sequel to The Shining. See what I'm saying? Them Shiners versus them True Knights, or the Star Seeds versus the Archons. That's basically what they're saying. That's basically what they're saying. What's up, Claudia? So yeah. There you go, Dari and Robbie. So yeah. So this was happening here, y'all. This was happening. They picked a specific day, Memorial Day, which is a holiday, a holy day, where the energy is at its most powerful, and one of the days where the energy spikes, of course. And they use it to fuel their ritual like they always do. And of course, they showed you a black man dying on screen, which they trying to tell you that it's the death of the male black phallus. That's what they trying to stop. You know, they trying to stop this ascension. You know, they attack the black man the most. You see what I'm saying? In these scenarios here. So because they know the black man got all this melanin, and if he ever awakens to who he truly is, he is subject to fuck this shit up completely with his thought bomb. They know that thought bomb exists. You see what I'm saying? They know that thought bomb is real. He can fuck this shit up with just his mind. So just like they showed you in the Terminator series, they send in their conscious agents, they Terminators back to the present Just like they showed you a Terminator, they sending their conscious agents back to the prison to kill off as many of y'all as they possibly can. Or at least psyop y'all into thinking that they're killing as many of us as they can before the prophesied time period get here. So when the war happens, they ain't got to worry about that person. You see what I'm saying? They ain't got to worry about that particular person. That's what's going on. So that's one less thought see they got to worry about when this shit awaken. So they know they can't get you all, but they can get the motherfuckers who they think, you know, and I forget which one it is. I think it's the third Terminator. They show you that they'll hunt down the generals in the movies. Now they ain't talking about the spiritual generals. They talking about the physical generals. You know, the ones who gonna be actual revolutionaries during that time period. So the people that they hunt down in the present are prophesied revolutionaries in the future. You see what I'm saying? They tell you what they're doing. So these people that they so-called killing or psyoping us into thinking that they killing them, they probably just created a clone version of them and killed them on screen, and then hunted down the clone themselves that they tracking and killed them. That's another thing that they can do, clone wars. You see what I'm saying? And so that's another possibility also. So don't forget that either. And they kill this person, and they ain't got to worry about them in the future. You see what I'm saying? You attack the present so you can secure the future. That's the secret. That's the secret to the psyop. You attack the present. What's up, Will? You attack the present so you can secure the future. So they trying to kill off as many motherfuckers as they can, or at least psyop you into thinking they killing these motherfuckers, so they control your emotions to lower the vibration of the planet as a whole. Because this video went worldwide. You see what I'm saying? So this is the secret, because they're trying to stop you from becoming a Mace Windu, a Seer Junda. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to stop you from fucking this shit up. You see what I'm saying? Like Albert Stone. Like Danny Lawrence. You see what I'm saying? They trying to stop you from becoming that Shiner, that motherfucking Jedi, that Sorcerer, that Scion. You see what I'm saying? They trying to stop you from doing these things. They trying to stop you from becoming that Gypsy, that Dragon, that Naga, Serpent, that Anunnaki. See what I'm saying? That Master Occultist. They trying to stop you from doing these things before the future gets here. Because when the future gets here, the astral plane gets here, and these realms merge together and become one, then guess what? You gonna transform, because you have complete mental control over your being, your mind, spirit, body, and soul. So you don't have to look like this on the astral plane. When the astral realm and the physical realm merge, you ain't gotta look like this. You can look like whatever the fuck you want to look like. If you want to walk around like Darth Vader in this bitch, you can. Because the astral realm is only limited to your imagination. That's what they're scared of. It's gonna be harder to kill you on the astral realm, because you're gonna have your powers on the astral realm. When the astral realm and the earth realm merge, completely, the physical realm merge completely as one. They gonna have a hard time fucking with you like that, because these realms gonna be one single entity, and you're gonna have your powers. So you ain't gotta look like a fucking goddamn regular human. If you want to be a fucking eagle, you can be an eagle. If you want to be an angel, you can be an angel. You can transmute yourself to whatever, shapeshift yourself to whatever you want to. So they're trying to kill off as many of you as they possibly can on this physical plane, or get you to kill off yourselves, or goddamn get you to do this and get you to do that before the future gets here, before that prophesied time. Because they already know it's inevitable. They know that shit. You see what I'm saying? They know that. They try to lock you into their time loop. The time loops are designed to create this video game reality that continuously go, so they can continue to wake up every morning and shoot you, or stab you, or psyop you, or do whatever the fuck they trying to do to shut you down. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on. So this is what you seeing with these fucking police brutality rituals, with the fucking child sacrificing and the starseed abductions and all this crazy shit you see going on. It's all about stopping you from being there in the future to fight against them. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let me give y'all a good example. What if you were the enemy and you had this vast knowledge of what's going to happen in the future? In the future, you get your ass kicked by these celestial warriors. What would you do? I would send my messengers back into the past to take out as many of these, to tell the current regimes of that time to take out and assassinate as many of these motherfuckers as possible before the future get here. Because that's one less warrior you gotta worry about. You see what I'm saying? That's one less magical motherfucker, magical shape-shifting, warlock, witchery motherfucker you gotta worry about. Shit. You see what I'm saying? Why would you try to fight that person in the now, knowing you're gonna get your ass kicked, when you can go find that motherfucker in the past? Because everybody got an origin story, right? You go find that motherfucker in the past, hunt that nigga down before he or she realizes that they can do the things they're going to do in the future. You see what I'm saying? Because once you awaken, your past, present, and future become one. So they can't fuck with you now. You secure. You shielded now. Your past, present, and future is secure. That's why y'all having dreams of seeing yourself in the future Earth. You see what I'm saying? Because you're on the astral plane and you're fighting this war and you win. You see what I'm saying? You're seeing your victory. You're seeing you on Victory Day, on Judgment Day, when all these motherfuckers get wiped out and the world moves on. You see what I'm saying? That's what you're seeing when you see yourself in the future, in these future Earths. So that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here. So these motherfuckers know this. They know this. So what they gotta do? They gotta send they fucking Archonic assassins and Archonic terminators back to the past to what? Do what? Stop you. Oh, but wait, there's a twist. If they come back to the past and fuck with time, then that means we can come back to the past and fuck with time. Or the present, in this case, and fuck with time. So not only they sending they Archonic terminators through the past or the present to fuck with us, we sending our Anunnaki protectors to the present to protect to warn us earlier than what we would have usually woken up. Most of us have woken up 5 to 10 years earlier than what we were supposed to, because they're fucking with our timelines. You see what I'm saying? So now that they fucking with our timelines, things are happening at a faster rate. More people are waking up at a faster rate because their timelines is being fucked with. So they're seeing shit that they aren't supposed to be seeing on their current timeline. So what? So since they fuck with the timeline, these Anunnaki protectors coming in, whispering in the ear, wake up. You see it now. This is what you're gonna be dealing with in the future. So wake up and prepare. So now a motherfucker who's a fucking angel in the goddamn in the future, because he or she got their knowledge earlier, they may not even have to be an angel no more. They can come back as a fucking titan. You see what I'm saying? They come back as a titan now. By the time they get to their future selves, they can upgrade themselves to a titan around this bitch, because they came and got the knowledge earlier. You see what I'm saying? They are walking earlier than what they were supposed to. So now they titans. By the time that future that prophesied time period get here, which is the merging of the astral and the physical realm becoming one. And once that happens, you gonna know it, because the world gonna change. And you gonna be seeing all type of random motherfucking beings running around this bitch you ain't never seen before. And that's an indication. When you walk out your door, to your astral home now, you know, because you got an astral rendition of your house too. When you walk out that motherfucker and you start seeing beings you ain't never seen before, that's the indication that your ass is on the astral realm, and that the astral realm and the physical realm have merged and became one. That's the indication right fucking there. And so when that happens, you already know what time it is. I hope they get a chance to listen to this lecture before that time happens, because they already know what time it is when this shit go down. You walk outside, you see that shit, your mind's automatically, I'm on a fucking astral plane. Time to get busy. Time to go fuck some niggas up. This is what you've been waiting for. Y'all want to know what we waiting for? We waiting for the realms to merge. That's what we wait for. We wait to complete this 120-year prophecy so the realms can merge and we can go to war with them motherfuckers. You want to know what your the sign is? The symbol, the omen that you're looking for? It's when you wake up one morning and you go outside and you see astral shit that you will see in your dreams. Mythical shit that you will see in your dreams happening right before these two physical eyes. That's the indication. That's the great sign. Y'all heard it here first. You see what I'm saying? Y'all heard it here first. I'm gonna let this shit go. I'm gonna let it go right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. Y'all heard it here first. Motherfucker, when y'all see the shit that you see in your dreams in the physical realm with your physical eyes without having to do any kind of work, you know officially that the physical and the astral realm have merged and become one. And that's your sign. That's your indication that it is time for you to get busy. Because now you're going to join the war with your Anunnaki exterminators and your fucking dragon lords and your motherfucking Naga kings and queens and your goddamn and your Oni Musha. You see what I'm saying? They don't even talk about the Oni, them demon lords that's working with us to fuck this shit up. They don't even talk about them. That's in Japanese folklore. You see what I'm saying? They don't talk about them Amaterasus, them flaming dogs and all them like that. They don't even fuck with Asian cultures, them immortals, goddamn. Them Asian immortals who rising up. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Shit, fucking Indra and the Asuras. They don't even fuck with them. They leave them where they at. They don't even fuck with them. Them immortals there, they leave that bloodline alone. Cause they know them Asuras and them fucking ancient Asian immortals, them Samboites ain't nothing to be fucked with. They know what they about. So they come in, they already on the astral plane, whooping ass. The Lemurians and Atlanteans and ancient Nubians and ancient Sumerians and Hyperboreans and the ancient Asians and the ancient Indians. All these motherfuckers already on the astral plane whooping ass. And you gonna join up with them. Cause once you find out and once you realize you're on the astral plane, that's when you'll have complete control over yourself. And the objective here is for these motherfuckers is to kill you any way they can, whether it's biologically, whether it's straightforward, whether it's ritualistically, whether it's chemically, whether it's whether it's through the foods, whether it's through goddamn liquids, whatever, whether it's through pollution of the planet, whether it's through plane crashes. I don't give a fuck how they do it, or they had TV shows a million ways to die. Whichever way they can get you, they trying to do it before you get to this point. You see what I'm saying? In time, where the astral and physical realm merge, and you now have permission from your ancestors to transmute yourself into titans among men, and you are now allowed to join the fucking celestial war against these motherfuckers. Oh yes, there you go. You heard it here first. Best believe that shit there. That's what you looking for. If y'all want to know what a sign y'all looking for, that's what you looking for. You looking for the merging of the realms. You looking to see spirits with your physical eyes without putting in any work, without putting any spirit energy into that shit. It just happened naturally. You see what I'm saying? Naturally. It just happens whenever. You see what I'm saying? That's when you know you're in a whole other realm of existence. He says that a lot of my peeps and peepettes, they already experienced this. They can't tell which realms they in. You see what I'm saying? Because you already got forerunners. You got forerunners down here. You got forerunners. So they experienced it before everybody else. So if they experiencing it now, it always take about a year for everybody else to catch up, right? For everything else to catch up on this plane. So what is this? May? So by May of next year, we'll be put on the astral plane. If they experiencing this now, then by May of next year, we'll be on the astral plane. We'll be merged, goddamn, fully. And that's what this is about. Gemini, baby. You see what I'm saying? Gemini men and women. See what I'm saying? The magical assassins coming for their ass, and they can smell that shit. So that's what they trying to do these rituals. This they last year to do rituals. After that, they know it's game time, and they gonna try to send they motherfucking. We already know what they doing now. So the first thing we do when we get on the astral planes, we're gonna go find the motherfuckers who they sending back in time to fuck up the timeline. We're gonna wipe their asses out. That's my first objective when that time comes. We wiping their asses out. The first chance, the moment I realize I'm on these realms emerged and I got complete control of all my powers, I'm gonna go see them motherfuckers for all this bullshit, all this fucking time hacking they been doing, all this timeline fuckery they been committing. You see what I'm saying? We gonna show them who the real Time Lords is. Doctor Who we just gave y'all a glimpse with Doctor Who. Wait till we really get into it. We gonna show y'all what time warfare really is. So there y'all go. I'm gonna leave it there. So yeah. This just showing y'all. Just want to let y'all know what y'all looking for when y'all dealing with these arcanic motherfuckers. The signs, the symbols, the omens. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what you looking for. And write that shit down. If you don't write nothing else down for that extra, write down the day. Write down the sign the great sign you looking for. The great sign is when you walk out your door, both these realms have merged and you seeing mythical motherfuckers that you would see in your dreams with your physical eyes naturally. That's the fucking sign. So after that, after you see that sign and your mind adapt itself to the fact that these realms is merged, oh, you can do whatever the fuck you want to after that. All power is in your hand, as they said. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All power is in your hand. So there you go. There you go. Got that off my chest. Got that off my chest. Any questions? I'll take questions now. You see what I'm saying? I'll take questions now. God damn. Any questions? Any questions? Oops. Yeah. There you go, Gwendolyn. You just waiting. You waiting for that great sign. The great sign tell you that the signs is in heaven. You see what I'm saying? That the signs is in heaven. You know, you heaven. I know that, right? Signs is in your mind. The realizations you get. Heaven is your mind. So the realizations, it's the realizations. That's the secret. Intuition, realization, revelation. That's why they call it revelation. Revelation is revelation is a mental aha moment. That's all revelation is. You know, they tell you it's the great revealing and all that shit, but at its core, revelation is an aha moment. Oh shit. You know, the oh shit moment you get like, oh shit, man. It's getting real now. It's about to get real. That's what a revelation truly is. At its core. There you go, Alexis. It was supposed to be 2030. Nah. 2021, baby. It won't even make it to no 2030 now. Because they been fucking with the timelines. And so they gave us permission to fuck with the timeline. So 2030 don't exist no more. It's 2021. There you go. Walking in there. All y'all who just traveled there with spiritually, y'all just setting the foundation. How about that? Y'all just setting the foundation. When everybody else wake up to this astral realm, because everybody gonna wake up to the astral realm at the same time. When everybody else wake up to this astral realm, this realm merge that happens, a lot of these motherfuckers gonna be like, what the fuck we gonna do? And they gonna look to you. Shit, they gonna look to you. Of course, you ain't gonna have as much time to train them because you're gonna be at war. But shit, you can give them a little some hints to start them off with meditation, because meditation gonna be way easier there. But they're not gonna never be as advanced as you, because you took the time out your day, your life to prepare. See what I'm saying? I've been preparing for a decade. Some people been preparing for 2 decades. Others 3, 4, 5 decades. You see what I'm saying? So how they gonna compare to that? To 30 years worth of experience, 40 years worth of experience. See what I'm saying? So that's the secret to all this. If there is a secret, hell, the secret is preemptive strikes, preparation, revelation, intuition, insight. You know, and the ability to read signs, symbols, and omens. So funny they have an agenda called 2021. Hell yeah, they got an agenda called 2021 because that's when this shit pop off. Well, they know that. Just like I know that. They know what I know. They know what I know. So yeah, there y'all go. Astral War, baby. Them true knots. Them true knots. And true knots is any motherfuckers who are working against you for the most part. Any of these Archons, ghouls, goblins, clones, robots, droids, whatever that's working against the Starseeds and everybody else, Those are the true knots. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. What up, Anthony? So any question before I get up out of here, before I ride out? Yeah, 2021, mark my words, 2021, this shit popping off. That's why you're doing all this ignorant ass shit in 2020, because it's their last year to get it right. After that, the agenda 2021 they so love, that's for when the Rams merge. Agenda 21 is the foundation of what they're planning for what they gonna do when the Rams merge. See what I'm saying? So this they last year fuckery. And they try to get all the fuckery they can up out this shit before it goddamn these Rams merge, and we have the okay to transmute ourselves to what we truly are. High selves, you call it high selves, God selves, Titan selves, whatever. Your true celestial self, because you can morph into whatever the fuck you want to morph into when you're on the astral realm. So you can shapeshift. You want to be a badass battle mage? You can be a badass battle mage, warlock. You can be a badass sorcerer, Jedi. You can be a badass Scion, Oracle. You see what I'm saying? You can be whatever the fuck you want to be on the astral plane. You could be limitless. Movies that's been coming out that you should see. Limitless. Inception. Fucking anything with Star Wars in it. The Harry Potter series. Phenomenon. Motherfucking The Men Who Stared Ghosts with George Clooney. That's a bad one. Any superhero movie. Anything that fucking fuels your inner self's desire to be more than human. Yeah. Watch that. See what I'm saying? Watch that. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Watch that. So there you go. Dariah, when the Rams merge, will we be able to see spiritual guides and ancestors? Hell yeah. You can summon them motherfuckers. You can summon them right now. But they'll be right next to you when this shit merge. They can walk up to you whenever they feel like it when this shit merge. See what I'm saying? You have to actually put in a little work right now to summon them now. But you can just do it with your mind. Okay, it take a lot of work to do it with your mind on the physical plane. But on the astral plane, you just think about them and they'll show up. Think and it shall be. You see what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. And your ancestors and guides will show up just like that at the snap of a finger. See what I'm saying? So the astral plane works completely different from this. You're getting astral training because that's what a warrior is. The physical plane is merged into the astral plane. So it's pretty much irrelevant at this point. You're just dealing with this day-to-day bullshit to get to that point. You see what I'm saying? All this is for you is preparation. All you're supposed to be doing is tactical preparation. Spiritual tactical preparation. STP. Spiritual tactical preparation. That's all you're supposed to be doing. Get into your occult sciences, studying, fucking practicing your abilities, and anything. Yeah, spiritual sciences, study, practicing your abilities, and goddamn, getting in tune with your soul and nature. So when shit pop off, you be so in tune with yourself. You being so in tune with yourself that they ain't gonna never have seen a show enough from Bruce Leroy like they gonna see show up in that motherfucker. Y'all think Goku and who is Sun Wukong, y'all think he was a bad motherfucker. When we really get there, I mean, when we really realize where we at, and we can tap into our abilities on the astral plane, oh yeah, we gonna make Goku look like a fucking walk in the park. You know? Cell and Frieza and all the motherfuckers, they gonna look like sweethearts, saints compared to what the fuck we gonna do to their ass. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. When we talk about realm merging. See what I'm saying? Like I said, my favorite movie with this realm merging shit is Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Go check it out. So there you go, Dariah. Hope that helps. Shit. Detached from the physical body. There you go, Alexis. Yeah. Give up this physical world sensation. That's why y'all ain't eating, or y'all eating a lot. If y'all ain't eating for real, that means your body, you becoming more, your spirit is becoming more in tune with you. If you eat a lot, that means you're just consuming the last of your third dimensional reality. You see what I'm saying? Let me rephrase it. Let me say it again. If you ain't eating a lot, that means your spirit is overriding your body. But if you are eating a lot, that means you are consuming your third dimensional reality through your stomach and shitting it out. See what I'm saying? So there you go. There you go. So yeah, because I told y'all that the objective is to become an apparition, which is more spirit than man, more spirit and soul than man. See what I'm saying? Or human, as we call us, or as they call themselves, to become more soul and spirit than human. That's what an apparition is. Still have a physical vessel, but you're way more spiritual and soulful than the average person. And your soul and spirit has taken over this physical presence and has shattered the third dimensional law. Yeah, let's talk about law for a little bit before I go. What is law? Law, according to them, is a wall, a barrier. Because law is wall spelled backwards. So these laws that they created are barriers to block you from your true self. These barriers being shattered. That's why you're doing all these rituals to put them back up. See what I'm saying? That's another thing they're trying to do the rituals for, to put this shit back up. And so we're shattering their third dimensional laws. You see what I'm saying? Because, once you break free of this shit, you're a free man and woman. You see what I'm saying? You're a sovereign being. So they know this. So that's another reason why they do these rituals, to put those walls back up, so they laws can reign. So they legalese, they laws can reign supreme again. But it's only for a time period. It's only for a spell. The motherfuckers gonna get shattered right back. You see what I'm saying? They try to institute that $500 fucking quarantine. They about to lift that shit again because they can't keep it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? They can't keep it. They can't keep it stable. So they removing the mask law. You see the $500 fine. What's up, Aisha? So there you go. There you go. They removing that shit. So just showing you your power. They have to do whatever the public do. It's just to keep up. So there you go. Or they have to incite the public to do what they want them to do. So there you go. There you go. Hope that helps. So yeah, that's what law is. Law is wall spelled backwards. See what I'm saying? It's a barrier. See what I'm saying? It's a barrier that they create to block you from that shit. Because they know once you break free of this shit, you beyond law. Ain't no universal law. Only thing that matters is your soul. And they know this. They're immortal consciousness. Everything else is bonus content. See what I'm saying? Ain't no universal law. I don't know why motherfuckers tell y'all that. Ain't no universal law. Because a law is a wall, a barrier. That just means you say there's a universal barrier between you and this. Ain't no universal law. It ain't nothing but your soul. Immortal consciousness, baby. Immortal technique. You see what I'm saying? Them immortal techniques. You see what I'm saying? So ain't no laws. Ain't no laws. See what I'm saying? The laws can't be broken because it ain't none. Ain't nothing but your soul. Immortal consciousness and whatever you create. You see what I'm saying? Imagination. You see what I'm saying? And will. Soul, imagination, will, the force, and the glow, and goddamn your mind. That's all there is. That's all there is. Everything else is bonus content that we created with our imagination. So there y'all go. There y'all go. The laws don't apply to a guy. You know the laws don't apply to you. They can't arrest you. They even try to give me a ticket for 5 years. That shit didn't even work. Can't even give me a ticket. Because I don't operate on they feel the perception. Even when they did give me a ticket, I went to the fucking courthouse. It was none involved because it was the wrong jurisdiction. Showing you your power. You see what I'm saying? The one time they could give me one, it was nullified. So just to show you, they can't even touch you, Marv. It's too late. You a free god. You a free deity, a free titan. And so you a free titan around here. So yeah. So there you go. So give it a year. Go ahead and finish this shit up. You know, I'm anxious just like y'all anxious. I may not show it, but I'm anxious just like y'all anxious. To fuck this shit up. Goddamn. Because Earth is way bigger on the astral plane. Y'all think physical Earth is big. Fucking astral Earth is huge. Astral Earth like a million planes. Shit, by in and of itself. Shit, you can pour the in and out that shit like it ain't nothing. Hell. So yeah. But alright, I'm gonna let y'all go now. I'm Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out. What's up, Desiree? Y'all put the word out. Share it with your friends. What it says here, could remember the shit from your dreams like it happened the other day, or a sign that the realms of mercy. Yes, your dreams are becoming reality. Like the Mad Hatter said to Alice in the Through the Looking Glass movie. He was like, "You'll see me between." He was like, "You'll see me between the dreams and in your deepest imaginations." She was like, "But dream is not reality. So how would I tell? How would I tell which one is real?" And the Mad Hatter just simply told him which is which. You see what I'm saying? Who's it said which is which? So there you go. There you go. So there you go. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. So yeah, y'all share this with your friends. Y'all want to donate, Cashapp me. Thank you for the donations in advance. And y'all can check out my other occult lectures on the Midnight Order. Peace.